This one's a little bit more complex, but we're going to add an enemy now that's got some smart AI on it that can pathfind towards our player. So when we looked at following the player when it got into a certain range, stuff like this wall, if the player was on one side and the enemy was on the other, the enemy would just stop there. Even though the enemy's very close, it can't see the player, can't get to it, and even if it could, it can't navigate past this wall. We want to fix that. So we've got our spike again. We're going to add some behaviors to it. So the first behavior we're going to add is our 8 directions to allow it to move. So we've got that in there. We just need to make sure that we've turned off default controls. I also like to set off the set angle, but that's a personal preference. So we've got that, and I'm just going to lower its speed slightly to 150. Next thing we're going to add is we're going to add a new behavior, and we're going to add this one called Pathfinding. So it's just down here, and this allows the object to move from one point to the other and try and avoid any obstacles to get there. So this one is done through the event sheet. So we need 2 events for this. So the first one is going to be a system event, and we're going to say every so many seconds, and in this case 0.5 will do. So every 0.5 seconds we want it to do an action. What action do we want it to do? Well, we want it to see if it can find a path. So what we're going to do is we're going to first add an obstacle to our path, which is going to be our wall. This tells us, or tells the spike, that the wall is something that you need to avoid. You can't go around you can't go through the wall. You have to go around it. So now we've got that in place, we want to also get it to look for a path. So we go down to our pathfinding, and we want it to search for a path. So finds path. And what do we want it to pathfind towards? Well, we could get it to pathfind towards a certain object. So we could set up something that pathfinds towards one object, then move back to the other objects, then move back again. But in this case, we want it to pathfind towards our player. So we're going to find expressions, click on our player. We're going to look for player X. Press X, and we've got player X. Or we can just type this in, player.y. So now this is going to move towards our player. So what we need to do is go back to our spike, and we need to scroll down. This is going to be a new condition we're looking for, and we're going for on path found. So it's found a path to our player. What do we want it to do? Well, once it's found a path to our player, we want it to move on that path. So we're going to scroll down and move along path. And that's it. That should be all set up. So what does this look like? So you can currently see my player is hidden behind this wall. So with normal line of sight, we'll be able to see it, but this hasn't got line of sight. This has got just pathfinding on. So this is going to try and find our player no matter where he is on the screen. So we can run it, and you can see it's starting to move towards us, and it's going around the wall. So let's run away from it, and you'll see that it's going to follow us around this wall. It's not stopping at any point. It's not getting caught on the wall. It's going to follow us round. And it's always going to try and find us. So it's a very, very simple and very, very clever program, and it will even get to the stage that if we were to able to outrun it, eventually it will learn that it's quicker just to turn around and go the other way. So very, very clever, very, very scary element to add to your game, because you've now got something that will chase the player no matter what, no matter where the player's hiding. It will find the player and come to it. Mine can get stuck a little bit on walls, but for the most part, this should work. It depends on what your sprite is and how it's designed, but for the most part, it should always be able to find your player, no matter where they are in the world.